Hurricane. Dark. Armani. Pure. RagnaroK. Africa TV, Freak Up Studio, live. 2021 GSL Season 2.
What is that on Armani's shoulder, the sailor slash pilot outfit?
Yeah.
What was that? What is that gold stuff called?
Yeah, like the tassels?
I feel, are those tassels?
Maybe. You tell me, you're the expert on tassels.
Every once in a while,
actually, I'm
my
the expert on
name
tassels.
comes up and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. I like that you accept that you're tassels.
I do accept that I'm tassels.
Yeah. Tasteless is such
it's like
a dumb
every once in a
like,
while
what did you
I'll be
do?
out with people and they'll be like, how's your food? Is it pretty tasteless? And then I try not to kill myself right in that moment. I do make a mental note to not talk to that person ever again.
Oh, absolutely.
Are those actually tassels, though, on the
Well,
on
the tassels are the part that are like
the frilly part.
The frilly part at the end, but I'm sure there's like a better word for that thing. It's like the same thing that you put on like curtains at your grandma's house.
Yeah, grandma curtains for sure.
Where it's like you never actually open them because she doesn't want her like sofa to get sun
It's like
stained
at grandma's
or
house where they had a cabinet of dishes that we never had anybody in the house that was
Dude.
important enough to use those dishes.
100%. We literally
had that at my grandma's house. I was like, these
China.
dishes, is this for like
no one ever used them.
Are we gonna have like the king and queen come over and have dinner with us and we're gonna use them? I mean,
the king and queen.
Yeah, is the president gonna come over? And that's when we bust out the blue china plates? Is it time yet?
It never was time.
It was never time. We never got to use those dishes. That was the problem with that generation.
Yeah. Having these rooms with there's a couch with like pillows on it that you can't sit on. It's
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah, that's a part of our old American generation was rooms and houses. You're like, you can't really go in here. That's like the guest living room. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We have a part of our house we don't use?
So weird. So, Armani versus Dark.
Romanticide will be the map. It starts off on, I think everybody's probably in agreement this most likely will be one-sided. I hope that we're all wrong and Armani makes this a close match and maybe wins, but Dark is tough. He is looking extremely strong as of late, and he's got a very good range of ZVZ play.
Well, I think Dark is still a little bit disappointed in himself later. This is a guy that wants to be remembered as synonymous with StarCraft. He hasn't achieved that. And he's got to smash Armani here if he's going to make a dent this season.
All right, guys, game one's ready. The best of 5 with Dark and Armani starts now. What are you giggling about, Artosis?
I was just...
Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Dark.
Sorry. I'll tell you in a second after this one.
Good.
Africa Freaks. Armani.
Dude, he's really cracking up right now.
Yeah. No, I've been thinking about this for, like, since Monday, I guess. I was I've been thinking about it for a little bit. Like, basically, I saw this thing in a kid's movie that was on Netflix that was, like, really funny. There was, like, these robots that just had, like, the plate glass, like, front to their face, so they didn't actually have faces. And then they wanted to pretend that they were humans to, like, infiltrate the humans or whatever, so they took, like, lipstick and drew, like, eyes on themselves and mouths. So I've just been thinking of, like, a Protoss that just, like, draws a mouth on his face with lipstick and, like, draws a nose and stuff and tries to act like it's a human.
A Protoss that tries to put its, like, the glasses with the fake nose and the mustache
Something
or whatever.
like that. Something like that. So I've been thinking about that a lot.
Yeah, the Protosses don't have mouths, but they communicate with telepathy, right?
I guess. It seems weird that they can just telepathize anyone. You'd think they could weaponize that a bit better.
Yeah, you would think that actually you could just start
They can make
to harass
Psyblades
somebody.
and talk in your brain, but they can't screw up your brain at all.
Yeah, it would seem like if you can actually access somebody else's mind with your own thoughts, you could absolutely make them insane.
I would honestly have parts of my army, and they would probably only cost like half a supply, where they'd be like screamers, and they just scream into your head the whole time.
2-feet Protosses.
They're just screaming.
Flying over you.
You can't even think. Ah! It's because it's all you hear is Protoss screams the whole time.
Yeah, it does seem like they could have used their tech a little bit better.
Yeah.
Even with their buildings, I'm like, the crystal has to be, it's floating above the ground.
Yeah.
We can't make this thing move.
I know, isn't that
You
weird?
know?
It's got to be stationary.
I'm like, watch this Protoss, and I stick some wheels on this bad boy. This is human technology.
Well,
now,
here's what I do, right? Because it is floating. So then they're like, no, we can't move it. It just stays there. Like, it has to be over the ground where it warps in. I'm like, oh, really? So I put a piece of paper down on the floor and warp in a pile in there, then bring the paper with me. I'm like, you idiots! I will bring this everywhere.
Watch this, you attach donkeys to it and just pull it on the ground.
Yeah, they really squandered their talents for sure.
By the way, everything is mirrored out so far. 3 base, Baneling's nest almost completely at the same pacing here. Ling speed coming, drones, lings, everything is the same. We got to wait and see if there's going to be a deviation. If one player is maybe going to ling up an attack, maybe even both of them end up going into that, or if it's going to be a passive game where they're both going to drone up.
Very similar in the numbers right now. Maybe a couple more lings are being created for Dark right now, but that's about it. Evolution Chamber for Dark. Defensive Baneling coming up here for
Armani. Good scout.
Yeah, gets up there. And the layer's morphing, so that's a good find.
Yeah, getting the confirmation for that's very good. Let's see what build fork that Dark goes for here.
Gets his own up. And what he'll see is no layer yet. So that's an equally good scout. +1 on the way. Roach Warren coming up here for Dark. Like with no layer on the way, I think we're just going to see Dark like mass Roach from here, right? If you're not going to get layer and you're getting +1 quicker than your opponent, it has to be a timing attack, because otherwise your opponent's going to get his +1, he's going to get Roach speed, and that's going to be that.
Here it is.
That's a lot of Zerglings.
Yeah, quite a lot are coming here. You can see the difference in productions. More drones were just started, and they'll be hatching as this attack comes in. The Roach Warren is finished, and we're probably going to have up to about 7 Roaches inbound here.
Yeah, a couple Banes coming up, probably to help clear some other Banes. Oh, nice split there.
Oh, actually, okay, he's actually going to run past and go for the drones. I thought he might try to detonate on those Banes. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Nice save.
Oh, my God.
But I don't know that he can stop this one.
Oh, God, that was good. All right, so gets 4 drones there.
Now he's hammering away at this hatchery.
A lot of Roaches on the way. Don't forget, his +1 started way ahead, so he is going to move out. This is, yeah, I like this for Dark right now. He's starting to drone up behind this, but this group of Roaches he's bringing up is going to 2-shot Lings here. So this is going to be very frightening indeed. Of course, he can target down any of the Banes. He still has an okay amount of Lings mixed in as well. Spire on the way for Armani.
And pretty good defense here by Armani. The things are very split up. You can see this mineral patch that's been opened up is allowing the circulation to be a lot more fluid here for Dark. Baneling's still in the back right now. The Lings just need to avoid the Banes. They're going to go for this Queen, trying to surround Runaway for the Bane in the last second. More Roaches coming forward here. The Queen's getting covered. The Queens are going to go down, as with the rest of the Roaches. Good targeting before it gets connect.
These Roaches going to kill absolutely everything. 14 against 7 right now. Getting into this third base. Starting to pick off a bunch of the drones as well as they run away. Picking off Roaches as they retreat as well.
And he can actually hit the Roach Warren on the outside here. And suddenly what was supposed to be a defensive structure is actually a weak point here. Yeah. And there's really no good way to cut it. He's going to kill off the Roach Warren eventually, the moment that the Zerg is pulled too far back.
And he is going to end up getting that. Very nicely done. The Broodling's coming out, and he will back up while moving, attacking this Roach. And, like, I guess Armani technically will push this back, but he's down 10 drones. He doesn't have a Roach Warren. It's not looking so hot. I guess he did make the Spire, right? So we'll see if the mutas are going to be enough. But with the Nidus finishing up here, this does feel like Dark is in a good spot.
It seems like the mutas are going to fly out, get halfway across the map, and a Nidus is going to pop up somewhere. And it's going to be very, very difficult to recover. I mean, great play so far here by Dark. He's ahead in pretty much every metric. So the Nidus is going to come here. I feel like the mutas are going to fly over this, are they not?
Well, if they stop to get the Overlord, they'll see it, which is important. Yeah, he sees it now. Sending everything down. It is going to pop, and Roaches are going to start coming out, but actually this is pretty good for Armani, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Targets it down. Now he gets to kill these Roaches as well, and he can actually turn and kill the other ones too, right?
I think actually Dark wins this fight. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I think he wins this. Now he's hitting the Nidus, but I think Queens and Roaches are going to pop anyways, and another Nidus starts, and it's just enough.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's just enough to basically push this through.
Yeah, he sent up a few Roaches on the ground, which was really the crucial moment. This could have actually, you know, it really gone the way of Armani otherwise, I think.
All right, GG. Dark takes game 1. Hey, nice timing attack.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that's how that game might look, but...
Well, Dark made a very decisive move. He scouted the lair. He purposefully got the very quick +1 attack. He nailed it with those Lings, brought the Banelings up, kind of out-controlled in the Ling-Baneling battle. And yeah, his follow-up was enough. And then into the Nidus just before the mutas were ready. The thing is, Armani did not look bad at all to me. He actually looked very, very strong. Dark got him, but it was like, it was a great game out of Dark. Yeah. So I think this series might be reasonably close, honestly.
I hope so. 2,000 atmospheres where we continue our story here. Dark winning with a sharp timing attack, interrupting the progress of a mid-game player macroing up and punishing Armani. Was then unable to cover after surviving the first attack with mutas. Let's see what happens in game 2. Oh.
All right, 12 pool. That's how you can tell it's Dark, man. You
Yeah,
you gotta have a 12 pool in there.
He does like to do this more than almost anybody else.
Yeah, he 12 pools more than anybody, that's for sure.
I think he also just rushes like this more than the other Zerg. Sue does it occasionally, not that often, but he'll bring it out. And then Scarlet, No Regret are gone. Until they come back here, we have some kind of crazy rushes again. And if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Greedy Hatchery First, how dare you try to open up like a normal player? Who do you think you are?
Well,
how entitled are you to want to go into a game that's not just Lings?
let's see how many how heavily he wants to do this.
Yeah.
6 Lings. And I think is he just gonna go hatch with this? 8 Lings. Oh, okay, he's gonna go triple spine with it. I was gonna say he's been saving up quite a few minerals here. We don't see the queen. We don't see and all the drones gonna come.
So yeah, he sends out the first 3. I think he's gonna have enough for spines.
Oh man,
this is all through the blind spot of the Overlord. So the idea is you send the 3 out to start the spines, mine up a little bit more so that you can actually afford the spines. I know it kind of sounds weird, but that's what's happening here.
It's a very mapped out build.
And then you send all the drones, but just enough to make another pair of Lings or 2 back at home.
Oh.
And this is about the most snowball-y thing you could try to do. You can build it right at the edge here. This separates the main and the natural. Can he actually stop the third one?
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Slowing it down. That's something at least.
Yeah, I think that this is probably something he can't recover from.
He made too many drones. I think you're right about that. He was playing a very greedy game with no intel whatsoever. And, okay, he's sending drones way out here, trying to intercept? What?
Yeah, the problem is he doesn't have the minerals to make a hatchery, for instance, and spine crawlers are structures, so I think this is literally already basically a checkmate. Yeah, he's making spines back here. There's not enough Lings to defend this. The queen's going to come out but be completely alone in this fight.
Yeah, I like that he puts it into that location. He did sneak up the spine in the back. Kind of bought some time with the attention on the drones. Trying to stop this spine from going down, but of course it's like drones against spine crawler hits. Not working out so hot.
Yeah, and again, there's not enough mind here. This is it's literally physically impossible for him to win.
I think you're completely right about that. Like, even if he kills this hatchery over there, he's not going to be able to mine any himself, and there's spines. Like, I guess you can kind of try for some sort of draw, right? Like, let's take a look. He's got 14 drones, 6 lings.
I mean, no, I think that this really is, I think, impossible.
I think it's impossible too, yeah. 14 lings, 9 drones is just so much better. He's trying to hold him surface area wise. It does not look like that's going to work out.
Yeah, I don't blame Armani for trying.
Yeah, as well.
GG Dark. That was a brutal murdering.
Yeah. That was a smash right there. But Armani played super greed, and he had no intel. He was not, he's just like, I don't know, I'm just going to make a ton of drones. So
and Dark does like to do this in ZVZ best of 5, best of 7. We've seen it, I want to say, in almost every single one, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, as he does one of these ling rushes that basically says, think twice about ever making a hatchery first like that. Know that I'm capable of doing this. And it does kind of pressure a player like Armani into a more conservative set of decisions. And the thing is, Dark can do anything from here. Dark can then play very greedy himself.
Yeah.
So it's going to be light shade here for map 3. Let's get this going. Hopefully Armani can come back. If not, Dark goes 3-0.
They're both 12 pooling. I love it.
Oh my God, you're right.
This could be an insane game if they do something like for instance, what Dark did last game, where he went around the Overlord scout pattern. They would do that in opposite directions. So that would turn into the craziest thing we've ever seen. That could actually end up a draw.
That would be nuts.
That would be nuts. I hope that that's exactly what we see, is that craziness. It's like, what is the right call there? I think you cancel your 3 spines, kill their hatcheries, and start your own.
Yeah, does the math work on that? I think so.
Yeah. Because you can't go home. That doesn't work.
So the spines start crawling across the map.
Yeah, that would be about it.
It becomes a suspense game. We're just watching the lings, everything push it in there. The guy's going to try to mine drones and then get the defense he needs in this base trade.
Oh, okay, hatchery for Dark, it seems. Yeah, he starts a hatch, and Armani is doing the same thing this game as Dark did last game. He left more drones at home, though.
Well, I think he doesn't have the exact build the same way Dark does. I think the idea is almost the same, but it seems like Dark's is actually mathematically slightly more refined. Now, he saw the lings.
Yeah, you see he's kind of got a pufferfish mouth right now. Okay, now Dark sees this coming.
So we're going to know exactly.
Lings
look, okay.
He's fine. Dark's fine.
Yeah, you can just, reading Armani,
yeah,
he realizes this is like this awkward moment where he realizes this is not supposed to work out. Now he's biting his upper lip.
Yeah. Well, what else can you do but bite your lip?
That's all. That's...
Dark's about to rip your face off 3-0. And This is a really quick series.
GG, wow.
A 3:45 game, a 2:16 game. That was quick, Tasteless. Dark 3-0s. Wow. Honestly, I felt like Armani was playing pretty well in game 1, and then he got caught in game 2 being greedy, and then he tries the same thing to Dark in game 3, but Dark does like 12 pool hatchery and just smashes.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yeah.
Dark is very good at playing it in the ZVZ, though. Also, this is something we don't get to see as much at pro level, like GSL level play. But, there are these situations that all the pros have mapped out for these unique openings where you spot this. You go, okay, if I see those lings or the drones coming, I cancel here, I make this, and I make that, and that's exactly how you stop it. It's why we don't see every game look like that. But Dark very much think making this probably the shortest best of 5 we're going to have in Code, maybe for this entire season in GSL.
I think so.
Let's go to an interview with him, see how he's feeling.
Wow, that match was unbelievably fast, and Dark takes the 3-0 win against Armani. Congratulations. Thank you. Wow, such a quick game, Dark. How do you feel? Well, today the opponent was very formidable, so I was nervous, but I'm glad things turned out good. And you did go for the 12 pull twice, and then you went for the spine crawler as well. You were very aggressive. You could have gone for the macro, but why did you go for these strategies today? I don't think I'm a really good macro player, and Armani is a phenomenal player as well. And in practice, I tried macro. So I think it would be hard to go up against Armani in a macro game. So that's why I went for the aggressive strategies. In third game, what went through your mind when you saw the 12 pull? I mean, I did prepare for the 12 pull. But I was kind of worried for Armani because if I were him, I would be really angry right now. I mean, Dark, you being in Code A is quite weird, to be honest. And this time, you did get bogged down by innovation, and you had to go to the Code S. So what do you think about that? I was under immense stress after losing to him. I'm just gonna have to try really hard and play better in the next match. In round 16, I want to play against Innovation. So are you saying that you want to pick Innovation in the round 16 group nomination? That's right, I do want to, if I have the chance. Wow, you want a revenge match against him. I wonder how Innovation thinks about this. But Dark surely wants a revenge. Avoiding him is not gonna give me any answer. So I think I have to overcome Innovation and defeat him. A few days later, you will have to go up against Rainer in a grudge match as well. Well, today I exhausted all the builds I prepared. So, when I go up against Rainer, I'm going to have to focus on my fundamentals. We will look forward to your match, Dark. Is there anything you want to say? Can I talk about the live audience thing? Yes. Right now, we don't have the audience right now. But when the live audience comes back, I think I'm gonna be able to perform better on the live stage. Once again, congratulations, Dark. Thank you.
It would have been funny if you were like, no, you can't talk about it.
No. Dark, we told you. NDA.
So that was really short. Thought it might be short, not that short though. I think we have an announcement to make.
Yes, about the tickets, guys.
Is a graphic going to come up for this, or?
Yeah, it is. There it is. The admission guide. All right. Seats will be available, 30 seats. Yeah, we know that part already, but this is going to be about how to get those seats. The tickets are going to be $5, basically. You can get up to 2 tickets per person who does this. Every Friday at 5 p.m. KST, you're going to be able to purchase tickets for the upcoming week.
There's only 30 seats. So if you're buying, 2 seats at once, it means 15 people are going to get tickets. So in other words, you need to get it very, very, very fast. Mm-hmm. If you come down here and ask us if you can get in, we can't help you. So do that. Good luck. We hope to see you guys in the studio. And that's all the time we have, guys. We'll be back with a short break, then our final best of 5.